Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Gardening with Satya.
Today, our learning session is going to be on starting the seedlings. Hope you all followed the information in the previous learning sessions, and the next step is getting the seedlings ready and then to transplant the seedlings into the raised beds. It's always best and cheapest way to start the seedlings from either seeds or from the propagation. Let's talk about starting from the seeds. Always buy the seeds from reputed companies or from the friends. Nothing can beat the quality of these seeds. Almost all seeds germinate and success rate is high if the seeds are fresh and good quality and if the seeds are properly handled in the right way. Remember, always wash your hands carefully after handling the seeds bought in the stores, as most of the seeds that are bought outside at stores are treated with a chemical called therum that acts as fungicide and seed disinfectant for longer shelf life of the seeds. There are two methods to start from seeds. One is soaking method. The other one is also kind of soaking method, but it's in a wet paper towel. You will find other ways to start the seeds as well, but the base for everything is from these two methods only. Almost all seeds can be started by following the soaking method, except the tiny seeds that has to be done through wet paper towel method. Soak the seeds in lukewarm water for 24 to 48 hours depending on how hard the outer shell is. If seeds are not drowning in the container full of lukewarm water, then don't worry, wait for few hours and they will eventually go down in the container. If the seed doesn't drown after 24 hours, then those seeds are not good quality with the exception of few seeds like loofah, tiny bitter gourd, etc. Then plant those soaked seeds in the starter pots with the starter soil. If you don't have starter soil, you can prepare it using regular potting soil and mix some coco coir or peat moss, etc. Make sure the soil is warm enough until the seeds are sprouted and growing strong. During this process, it needs light for about 8 to 10 hours, and the starter pot has to be warm enough for the seeds to germinate and grow healthy. The seeds will germinate a lot faster with this method. I use heat mat for this and I have added the link in the description. Alternate to the heat mat is keeping the seedling pots on top of the refrigerator, but remember it will make mess on top of the refrigerator, so beware of it. I use the grow light and I have added the link in the description as well. If you are buying from Amazon, please use Smile account. You can use that by going to www.smile.amazon.com and choose Asha Jyoti USA Frisco as the non-profit that will generate donations to my non-profit organization that I work for. I have added the link for this in the description as well. I use plastic water bottles as starter pots because I can place more pots on the heat mat and I can control it if it needs drain holes or not during the germination process. Let me explain some exceptions on some seeds. Hard shell seeds like bittergourd, snakegourd, moringa, moonflower, morning glory, mudakatan, etc. They need to be soaked for about 2 to 3 days before putting it in the starting soil. And it needs the tip to be filed gently so that it can sprout early and easily. Like hard shell seeds, there are also soft category seeds that needs to be soaked only for 24 hours or less than 24 hours. If you soak those seeds for more than 24 hours, don't worry, nothing goes bad, but you see them sprouting in water itself, and you have to plant it and handle it carefully, otherwise the seedlings will not survive. You can also start seeds directly outside, but remember the environment plays a role there and you don't have any control over it. I start only okra, snow peas outside directly. Rest of them all I start indoors and transplant once the weather gets better. That way success rate is higher and I will have head start on all those veggies. Now let's talk about wet paper towel method. Some seeds like tomatoes, peppers, eggplants germinate better using this method. Take a bounty sheet, spray some water and make it wet. Lay down some seeds and place another wet paper towel on top of the seeds and cover it up. Keep everything in a ziploc and keep the ziploc in a plastic box with only couple of tiny holes. It's kind of creating the mini greenhouse environment. The seeds will germinate in about 2 to 3 days. Then plant those in the starter pots and follow the same procedure to keep them growing strong. Another fast way to start the plants is get the seedlings from the nurseries or stores. This is fastest route, but you don't know the quality of those. If you are buying at the retail stores, I do recommend Bonnie plants. I buy peppers, eggplants, and tomatoes from Bonnie's. If you are in the colder zone and started the saplings early, then if the plant is outgrowing in the starter pot, then transfer it into next size pot. Keep doing this until you are ready to transplant, otherwise your plant will be stunted. Once you have the saplings ready to plant, dig a hole twice the size of your starter pot and fill it up with good loose soil and plant it. Then mulch it immediately so that there will be less stress on the sapling and it will recover fast from the transplant shock. Then you are all set. Just keep watching them daily and try to talk to them daily. Hope you all learned something new. Good luck with your planting season.
If you like this video, click on the like button and share it with your friends. And please do subscribe to my channel for more tips on organic gardening. And thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.